Imagine winning the battle, but losing something far more important. A warrior makes a promise to God, a promise he cannot take back, and when victory comes, so does the cost. Before he was a leader, he was rejected, cast out by his own family, labeled unwanted. But rejection didn't break him, it trained him. Jephthah in exile, training, fighting, leading outcasts. He became something dangerous, a warrior with nothing to lose. And then, the twist no one expects. The same people who rejected him come back. They need him. Israel is under threat. They don't want him, they need him. Have you ever been rejected, then suddenly remembered when people needed something from you? Jephthah pauses, then agrees, but this time on his terms. Before the battle, he does something unexpected. He makes a vow, whispered to God. If you give me victory, whatever comes out of my house to greet me will be yours. It sounds spiritual, it sounds committed, but it's also dangerous. Have you ever promised something in a moment of pressure without thinking it through? The battle begins. Strategy, strength, precision. Everything he learned in rejection now pays off. And then, victory. But Israel is saved, but the vow is waiting. This is where the story changes, from triumph to tension. Every step closer brings him closer to the promise he made. And then, the door opens. His daughter runs out joyfully, dancing, celebrating. Not a servant, not an animal, not a stranger, his daughter. Jephthah collapses emotionally. The moment of victory becomes the moment of breaking. This is where the story becomes difficult, painful, uncomfortable, because it forces a question. What happens when a promise becomes a burden? Jephthah keeps his vow, and history remembers both his courage and his cost. Here's what most people miss. God didn't ask for that vow. It came from Jephthah, from pressure, from emotion, from fear. Not every spiritual-sounding decision comes from wisdom. How many times have we done the same thing? Promised too much, committed too quickly, spoken without thinking. Have you ever made a decision that felt right in the moment, but cost more than you expected? Jephthah's story isn't just about courage, it's about consequences. Because sometimes the greatest battles we fight aren't on the battlefield, they're in the decisions we make. Comment below, what promise or decision taught you the true cost of responsibility? Share this with someone who needs wisdom before making a big decision. And subscribe to Lydia's Truth for cinematic stories that don't just inspire, they challenge you to think. Full video in description.